The woman was just about to get into the car when, unprepared, the stranger quickly approached from behind. Jia Miao suddenly attacked, the plastic bag slamming down on the woman. She fell to the ground, struggling desperately and screaming for help. No one on the other side responded, wearing headphones and completely unable to hear the woman's voice. Jia Miao's man immediately sealed her mouth with tape and tied her hands and feet. The man looked around, making sure no one was around, then lifted the woman up and shoved her into the trunk of the car. Unexpectedly, as the man reached the intersection, he brushed past a police car. Unexpectedly, Jia Miao and the other driver exchanged glances, but the police officer remained oblivious. Then, the man drove to a villa in the suburbs and immediately dragged the woman into a secret room. He threatened her to remain silent, then ripped the tape off her mouth. Jia Miao, the man stood up, turned and left the room, immediately pulled out his pistol and deftly lay down. When he returned, he said nothing, but simply fiddled with his weapon in front of him. Under the huge enclosure, the woman immediately began to plead, offering to pay him. It turned out that the man didn't want a ransom, he just wanted to find out the truth about his wife's murder. However, the man wasn't satisfied with the answer. Seeing him leave the room, he immediately searched the woman's wallet and phone, but couldn't find anything that could prove her identity. So he put his phone aside and went to prepare lunch. Now, in the secret room, the woman began to fight back. She rolled over and actually moved her hands, which were tied behind her back, all the way down to her leg socks. When the man opened the door again, she launched a fierce attack, throwing 3 punches in a row, and both of them fell heavily to the ground. The next second, the woman struggled to crawl towards the exit, but the man reached out and grabbed her leg. Unexpectedly, the woman immediately stood up, grabbed a vase, and smashed it against his leg, nearly knocking him unconscious. Then, the woman crawled into the living room, immediately cut the restraints on her feet, and then rushed to the door. Unexpectedly, all the doors and windows were already sealed from the outside. Just then, the man woke up. But strangely, he didn't try to catch the woman. Instead, he sat down and began to eat leisurely. He even prepared a name for the woman. But the woman still refused to leave. The man lost his patience and dragged her back to the secret room. He locked it inside. At this moment, the man looked at his wife and child, the familiar images, and felt a mixture of sadness and anger. It was raining. The man rushed back into the room with a gun, demanding the woman's name. Unexpectedly, she refused. For 4 years, the man had been investigating his wife's mysterious death. He had already dug up every detail of the murderer's actions, but the woman kept lying. The man's sanity was about to break. Unexpectedly, at this moment, a police car drove towards the villa.